There's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there. It's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is gone. Halfway up the bleachers. Down the line. It will. It is out of here. Encarnacion, first pitch swinging. Deep right center. First pitch of the 10th, and it's a two-run homer.
It's time for the Humm Baby Baseball Postgame Show. Brought to you by our friends at Corona Accounting Solutions. Do you need help getting your books together? Are you scared of tax time? Don't worry, the staff at Corona Accounting Solutions can help. Visit us at coronapdx.com and schedule a consult today. Corona Accounting Solutions. We take the fear out of finances.
Fitzgerald drives that one to center field. Sending Doyle back at the wall.
Go! Bummer. One more loss. One more loss, which could have been a win. You call yourselves professionals. I have never, ever seen a worse group of 25 players. You don't think as a team. You don't play as a team. You don't even lose as a team. You all got your heads so far up your butts, you can't even see the light of day. One more loss and I'll do this. Each and every one of you.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. I don't know what to say. The San Francisco Giants, off to a great start this year, are tumbling, and they're tumbling fast. That's 4 consecutive losses. Got swept in Minnesota and couldn't even bounce back in game 1 here, even though Justin Verlander pitched well, aside from 2 pitches to Corbin Carroll, both knocked out of the ballpark, and that's literally all the Diamondbacks needed to win this baseball game. The Giants couldn't hit. Bailey strikes out to end the game. He struck out 3 freaking times today. He's hitting about what's he hitting now? 180? Maybe? They ain't at the Mendoza line. Paul, nothing to say. They suck again. Oh, no. We suck again. This team can't hit a basketball with a tree trunk. Just finished my softball game. Wolf, you play softball? You could help this team's offense, perhaps. The offense is far better than what they are showing, says Robert Rothberg. I hope you're right, Robert Rothberg. 4-game skid. 4-game skid. I usually only play that Danny Glover clip on 5-game losing streaks, but you know what? Gotta play it here. On the first 4-game losing streak of the year, we gotta nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud and turn this thing around immediately. We are better than the Rockies, but you know what? Have they lost 4 in a row? Probably have. One more loss. Free falling. And this is unacceptable. I get it, you know. The pitcher was good. But you know what? Every pitcher we face is good. At some point, no. The pitcher's not good. The offense is not good. That's the problem. Ramos is the only guy getting hits, but even he was getting infield hit after infield hit. But you know what? At least he's getting hits. 3 for 4 today. He's hitting 290 on the year. Chappie's hitting about 219. Like I said, Bailey's around 180. Matos around 180, 175. Giants go 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Interestingly enough, the Diamondbacks didn't get any hits with runners in scoring position because they didn't need any runners in scoring position because like the 2 bombs from Carroll was more than enough. I always say, walk the dude. They're never going to do it because, you know, I think they feel like it'd be an insult to Justin Verlander to walk him with the bases empty. But when you have a superstar, the Corbin Carrolls of the world, the Aaron Judges of the world, the Bryce Harpers of the world, I'm like, you know, unless it's just a situation where you just can't walk him, I will walk. I don't mean like literally like go to first. I mean like don't give him anything to hit. Don't give him anything to hit. Keep the ball out of the strike zone and And if he walks, he walks. I don't mean like just give him a free pass every time, but just don't give him anything. Fire all the coaches. These hitters have no approach. Every inning is an automatic out. We need more offensive action from Luis Matos. Corbin Carroll is an absolute beast, and that reminds me, we have no choice for the card of the day. I hate to do it. The card of the day. I know it was just Mother's Day, not Father's Day, but Corbin Carroll with the Father's Day patch. Card of the day. 2 home runs today for Corbin Carroll. He might be the freaking player of the game. I usually try to do Giants. Well, I guess we could give it to, whoa, there's the crash out. I guess we could give it to Verlander. But yeah. Robert, give credit to Melvin for changing the lineup. Changed the lineup a little bit today. Changed the leadoff spot with Yaz, then Chapman. So the lineup was a little bit different today. Didn't seem to help too much, did it? But yeah, I mean, Wade didn't even play today. Wade was hitting about 115 on the season. I don't know. K&K Studios, we need to DFA Lamont Wade. He sucks. Trade for someone who actually knows how to play the game. Super chats! 199. It is Wolf 3100. I went 2 for 3 and reached on an error. I was going to ask you how the game went. Went 2 for 3, reached on an error to second base and a single. Very nice day. Outstanding. I haven't played softball since 2020. 2020 I played, interestingly enough, like during the pandemic. So, I need to get back out there. Thank you for that 199 super chat. Oh, wait. Come on. I let it play. That's not the right video. That's when a trade is confirmed. That's my video for the trade deadline. Here's the super chat. I think there was another super chat. Let me see. Malone, Joe Boyd, Mikey Sue's 4 giant sombrero, 4 Ks in a row by one player. Yeah, we definitely need the helmet. Ken Moseanko, we suck again, can't hit a lick, and inching closer to 500 ball. I mean, Giants are still, because of the hot start, we're about 6 games above 500, or 24 and 18 or so. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Let's see. We got Wolf 3100. I only see 1 super chat. Am I missing one? I think somebody said there was 2. Oscar, offense needs some motivation therapy. Yeah, 100%. If I missed another super chat, because I don't have an easy way to see it on this. I'm scrolling through the whole chat. Mikey Sue's Wolf 3100. I see that one. Up, Tommy Hugsley. We found it. Giants overachieved. This is a 500 team. Sorry, Eric. Giants have overachieved. It's a 500 team. What? Wait, what did you say? A 500 team?
What did you say? What did you say?
I didn't mean to play it twice. Man, you know what? Time for a trip to Walmart, I guess. All I can say is we're going to have to turn it around. But I had said when the Giants were playing well, the Giants would have tough times this season. We were never going to just run the gambit. We were never going to just, gauntlet, whatever the expression is. We were never going to just go 120 and 42. That wasn't happening. At some point in the team, we just don't have the firepower to do that. So this is expected. I'm glad we have some room for error because of the hot start. honestly, I expected a 3 or 4 game losing streak at some point. I wished it would have come a little bit later than May. I was hoping it wouldn't happen until June, July, August, dog days. It's already here, and that's really concerning. But let's just hope that that ends tomorrow. Because if we go 5 games, 6 game losing streak, 7 game losing streak, you lose 4 more. All of a sudden, we're 24 and 22. I saw what Malone said before I started the stream, something about we're going to book it by May 22nd. That's 10 days, and we'll be 500. I don't believe that that's going to happen by May 22nd, but you said book it. You said book it. Giants don't know. Don't draw many walks. They strike out way too much. How is this team 6 games over 500? Bullpen is good. Bullpen is very good. I got you, Tommy. I apologize for the delay on that one. Bullpen is very good. Today, the 1-run losses. 1-run losses. I'm trying to get up here. Most of our losses were very close, but you got to win 1-run games. That's what winners do. What's that? Rocky Balboa, right? Anyone know what that movie's from? Rocky 6, right? Rocky Balboa. You're not gonna say that you can't do this because of him, because of her, or because anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that. Most of our losses are very close. 24th, my bad. I thought you said 22nd. Okay, 24th. We'll keep that in mind, Malone. You could be right, and you could be wrong. We'll see. But if you're right, that is extremely, extremely bad. I wouldn't say it's a minor league lineup. I would say the Rockies is a minor league team, not just a lineup, a minor league team. I had to run out. Something came up. Logan, I apologize. I know it's taken way longer than planned. I apologize. If not tomorrow, the next day, I really believe the next day I'll be back in studio and we will open the package on stream and I'll watch the film. I don't have time to watch it anyway, so I don't have time to watch it. So it doesn't matter. Even if I had it here, I can't watch it. So I will watch it that evening. I will watch it the evening I open it. I do apologize. I do apologize. Joe Boyd, K&K, JCT Rock. The Giant hitters cannot hit. I'm convinced Elliot Ramos is the only man who can hit in May. Mustache May. The Warriors suck. How's the NBA playoffs? How's the Thunder doing? How's the NBA playoffs going? I haven't even been watching. I know the Kings are been gone. That much I know. I have not paid attention. Barely. I've just kind of glanced at the scores occasionally. That's sad. That is sad if that's true, and you're saying it, so I guess it must be true. We are officially out of a wild card spot. How is that possible? That's really messed up. That shows the competitiveness in the National League. Randy Rocket is the new closer. Wolf 3100. Wolf 3100. Yes, I believe Randy Rocket is got a 1.02 ERA. He deserves a shot. Who would you rather see in the 9th? Walker or Randy Rocket? I'd rather see Randy. I'd at least be excited. Now he might blow saves and be like, nope, that's not the answer. Obviously Doval could get another shot, but Doval, he kind of gets crazy out there. He kind of gets emotional. Things kind of can tend to fall apart. I don't know if he's made for the high pressure. Maybe Randy Rodriguez is the man we need. Tyler Rogers, I would say statistically would work, but he doesn't throw hard. He doesn't blow hitters away. And I think you need that kind of guy for the 9th because hitters are at their most focused. They know this is their last chance. And if you're not blowing it by them, you make a mistake, they will make you pay for it. So I do like Randy Rocket as the new closer. Micah! What is going on, Micah? Thank you, everyone, for being here. This is just amazing support. But I enjoyed that. I listened to the game. I watched a little bit of it and then listened to the rest of it. And Justin Verlander, poor guy, man. What a poor guy. Because Justin Verlander's dreaming of approaching 300 wins. I don't think he's going to get there, but he damn sure is not going to get there if he can't get a freaking single win when he allows 2 runs. You know he's pissed. I mean, he's been around. It's happened before, but he's at the tail end of his career. He knows that he doesn't have a whole lot of years left, and he's trying to get every win he can. And when he goes out there and pitches his heart out and gives up 2 runs and the offense can't help him out, that's sad, man. Bad day in the Bay, dude. Which players would you consider above average hitters on the Giants? Well, we got no. We ain't got any above. No, I'm just kidding. Ramos for sure, above average. Ramos, Chapman this year, he hadn't been above average this year, but normally I would say he is well above average. Jung-Hoo Lee, Mike Yastrzemski, I'd say is above average. Not way above average, but I'd say he's better than average. There's 4 right there. But we can definitely get back in wild card contention. Plenty of time for that. Callie Oki, plenty of time for that. Did you see my last post? Yeah, it said, did you see my last post? That's what your last post said. I responded to you. You can see how many people are in the chat. What if I was more popular? Oh my God. You know, I've seen some streams and other channels. I don't think I could even handle it, but I've seen streams that have like 1,000+ people in there, and the chat's just rolling by, just like this. It's just like, no chance, dude, no chance. I have a hard enough time keeping up with 36 people. So, you know, I can't respond to every comment. I scroll through. I'm trying. Plus, go to some other channels, live streams. They don't even read the comments. Justin Verlander looked bummed. Yeah. Instant 1, 3,100. Can we get back into wild card contention? Yes. Rodriguez for sure. They are still too aggressive when hitting. Wolves in 5. Randy Rocket. You see my last post. Paul, is there a Randy Rocket? Closing time for you. Did you see my last post? Doval loses focus after 3 games. Time to make a trade. Replace Wade Jr. at first. Meanwhile, the Warriors are losing. Did you see my last post? A focused Doval is an all-star. The team is mentally out of it. They are not playing hard enough. AM Echo, the Warrior season is in jeopardy. Randy Rocket and Tyrod make all-stars. Eric, would you consider having Matos play first base? First base is very, very incredibly difficult. But if he's up for it, hell yes. Eric, have you seen the movie A Simple Plan? There's the question maybe you've been wanting me to read. No, I can't say that I have. Who's in it? I don't think so. I don't even know what that movie is. Poor Verlander's pitching his heart out, not his fault. I mean, yeah. I wouldn't have given Corbin Carroll anything to hit. Night games at home, you can count on no offense. This is literally it. 20 minutes in, good to hear it, Eric. Yes, Daddy, JHL, Clutch Flores. Oh, I forgot about Flores. Flores is above average for sure, especially in the clutch. Guy's great. Giants make Merrill Kelly look like Greg Maddux. You know what Merrill Kelly looks like? I can't remember his name. There's an actor. He's in like Cabin Boy, and he used to do the voice on the Wonder Years. Not Daniel Stern. No, Daniel Stern did the voice on the Wonder Years. No, he didn't do the voice on the Wonder Years. That's Daniel Stern. But he was in Cabin Boy. He's a comedian. I can't think of his name. Maybe Chris. I can't think of his name. He looks like Merrill Kelly. DFA couldn't read a comment silently. I knew Justin Verlander is passing his prime for my original reaction, but he's still pitching well. But yeah, I wouldn't mind Matos at first base for sure. I definitely never had a subscriber behave like this, Logan. You're definitely one of a kind. You're one of a kind. I haven't seen a simple plan. Used to play first. My position was first base, simply because I didn't have the greatest arm. I have a decent arm, because I play baseball. And I love to throw baseballs growing up, but just never developed like a super powerful arm because I was more focused on hitting. Cali Okie connection. Need more rest days. No, it's a tough schedule. Bill Paxton, Billy Bob Thornton, Ray to the rescue. Fat loser, what's going on? Welcome in. Stockton is very dangerous. Chris Elliott. Yeah, I knew Chris. I got it. Chris Elliott. Does Chris Elliott not look like a little bit? A little bit. Yeah, Chris Elliott. I couldn't think of his name. Very well. How could I not think of Elliott? Joe, the players have to be held accountable. Ray better pitch a perfect game. Rothberg, Giants can't score runs. Let's hit the like button, everybody. Did not watch the Warriors game. Jenny Vega is the bomb. I was traveling. I went through a town called Vega. I forgot it was in New Mexico. Maybe it was in New Mexico or Texas. I can't remember where it was, but I went through a town called Vega, and I thought of Jenny Vega, and I thought this is her town right here. But yeah, what can you say, man? Player of the game, Justin Verlander, and also player of the game, Corbin Carroll, card of the game. Corbin Carroll is a great player, and he's a nice guy as well. He signed a card for me when he was with the Reno Aces at a Aces River Cats game. He signed a card for me. I'll get some autographs. Like, I'm not above getting some autographs. I won't like cut in front of the kids. Like, get out the way, kid. I'm getting out. No, I ain't going to do that. But if there's nobody there and the player's there, I'll chat with the player and get a little autograph. Yeah, I'll do. Hell yeah, dude. I collect them. I'm a collector. Okay. Robert Rothberg, another pitching duel tonight. No Steph, no chance. The whole offense has been atrocious. Wolf 3-100. Everybody is freaking awesome. Impossible Burger. I don't usually have the Impossible Burger. How am I skinny? What's your secret? It comes down to 2 words. Stop eating. Okay, not completely. Don't take that literally, but you get my drift. You got to cut down the calories. Cut down the calories. Trust me, it sucks. Because the thing about it is, you would think, like, you run a couple miles, you would think, now I can eat like a lot. No. Like, you run on average 100 calories per mile. So, like, if you take like a bite of a cheeseburger and you want to go burn that off, you got to run like 3 marathons. So it's no joke. Melvin is not doing a good job. He has mishandled the bullpen this whole month. Tommy Hugsley, fat loser. Jenny Vega. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to the games this weekend, but who's in town after the Dbacks? What's the event? What's the events this week? What's the promos this weekend? I was looking at the schedule. I need to start hitting the games. Unless you're a top tier swimmer or triathlete, you have to cut calories. Yeah, that's really what it boils down to. All of the money spent. I'll have to make a video someday on this. I'm not saying I'm in great shape, but I've learned from, whenever losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, all of the history, all the $1 billion industry, the weight loss industry, all these little programs and all this and that, it boils down to one thing. Stop eating. That's it. That's it. I mean, you got to eat, of course, but you got to keep your meals small and stay active. You don't have to, run 100 miles, but just try to stay active throughout the day and keep your calories very, very manageable. Like, if you're a guy, 6 foot tall, you want to keep it under 2,000 per day. And, put it in a calculator, get a calorie app, and you got to just plug those in, plug in everything you eat. I don't care if you eat a freaking Tic Tac. Actually says 0 calories. That's a bunch of BS. These are not 0 calories. They get away with that because because the serving size is 1 freaking mint. Who the hell is eating 1 mint? Who's eating 1 mint? All right, so there's your advice, Jenny Vega. Oh, SF Giants vest on Saturday. It's on like Kong. I'll let you know for sure. I'll let you know. I don't weigh 185. I'm trying to get to 185. Interesting that you say that, Logan, but I appreciate that, though. I appreciate that you would even consider me at 185. I do go to the gym. I was there today. I definitely go to the gym. What do you think of April for the Giants? Was hot, and May was the Giants. Look, the Giants are who we thought they were. Giants are who we thought they were. Coming into the season, they looked like a decent team. They weren't going to go win 120 games. They were going to compete maybe for a wild card. Then they got out to this crazy start. It looked like they were going to be the greatest team ever. I mean, no. They are who we thought they were. They're good. Just not great. I think. Sorry about that. Tic Tacs. Maybe I should. I'll just try not to make noise. Wolf 3-1. Eat more sardines. I skipped gym. Food poisoning. Uh-oh. Logan, Eric's a nice guy. Nice guy. I feel that. Look, at the end of the day, Giants win tomorrow. Giants win the next day. We're forget about this 4-game losing streak. We're back in the win column, and we're competing again, and we're playing good baseball. You keep on losing, we're gonna really, really, really freak out. 2 a little more on the Tic Tac. 100%. 1 second. Sorry, a couple hotties came in and I just had to give him my phone number real quick. The team has to change their attitudes. They're not motivated. They're giving away games because of effort. Coming up on 30 minutes, all I can say is, man, the pitching is doing it. Don't blame these games on the pitchers. Even Eric Miller is dominating. Eric Miller is taking care of business. Tyler Rogers taking care of business. Randy Rodriguez taking care of business. Doval's taking care of business. Everybody from the bullpen except Walker has been pitching great. You gotta, and the starters are keeping the Giants, are giving the Giants a chance. We have to blame this on the pitch, on the offense. You got to find a way to hit. You lose them by 1 run. I can't say we don't get it. The USPS sucks, but feel free to send, and I will get it. It takes time. I don't check the box every day. If I'm out of town, I can have someone check it for me, but usually they'll send me an email when I get it. So, you can send me stuff. I'll get it. It just takes time. You have to be patient. Paciencia es la clave de la vida. ¿Me entiendes? ¿Qué es lo que no entiendes? Dime, ¿qué es que no entiendes, Logan? Thank you guys so much. Fat loser, man. You're worried about that? I'm telling you, it's tough. It's tough, but you got to cut the calories. It sucks, man. It sucks. I go to I go to fast foods and stuff, and I get I'll go to Taco Bell, I get a soft taco, and they take 20 minutes to get it to me. I go to McDonald's, I get a little freaking kid's burger. That's how you got to eat. That's how you got to eat. You can't get the Big Mac. You just can't get the Big Mac. Once you get to your proper weight, then you can with maintenance. But to lose, you gotta cut that stuff. No French fries. Sodas? Forget sodas. Forget sodas. Logan's pissed. Logan is pissed. We got the capital Faine. You know, I'm trying to be a nice guy. I try to be a nice guy. Yeah, water. Oh, I forgot to grab some water. I need to get some water. Yeah, water for sure. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. I wasn't even going to go live this long, but, you know, one thing leads to another. If I catch you at Oracle, you'll see how skinny I am. Oh, yeah, look, you'll see how skinny I am. I'm not skinny. Dude. People see me in person. I'm not like, you know, obese or anything, although probably according to the BMI chart, I am obese because that BMI chart, you guys know what the BMI chart? That thing thinks I should be 140 pounds. That thing wants me to be a freaking anorexic freaking stick figure if I'm going to be the proper weight on that BMI chart. That ain't happening. I used to run marathons, and I used to run marathon. Well, I ran a marathon, and I ran a ton of half marathons, and I was skinny. I got to run. People at work were worried about me. They're like, "Bro, you're getting so skinny. Oh my God!" And that thing still said I was overweight. So, BMI chart, complete garbage. You guys have a wonderful day. Born the Big Mac and the Whopper was better in the 70s and 80s. Oh, everything was. Not everything, but most everything. You guys have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully talking about a W. If not, oh my goodness, get ready for a huge rant. Have a great day, and we'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
Here, there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there. It's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is gone. Halfway up the bleachers. Down the line. Hit well. It is out of the head. Encarnacion. First pitch swinging. Deep right center. Pitch of the 10th, and it's a two-run homer.
And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked.